If you're a fan of the After franchise, you might be wondering why Josephine Langford's character Tessa uh, was barely in the last movie. After everything, before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more movie updates. The After movie series has been a hit since its 2019 premiere, primarily chronicling the intricate romantic journey of Tessa and Hardin. However, the final film deviated from the usual narrative, shifting focus to Hardin's attempts to reconcile with an old flame named Natalie. The film primarily explores Hardin's journey towards self-improvement and his aspiration to be a better individual rather than centering on him and Tessa. The concluding part of the movie effectively resolved the main query about whether Tessa and Hardin end up together. And despite finding Hardin's intricate past captivating, the After series predominantly revolves around Tessa, making her absence in the final movie a significant concern. Given Tessa's substantial influence on the franchise, it's understandable that there is much speculation about Josephine Langford's uh, sudden non-appearance. And one significant factor contributing to this change in perspective is that, unlike the prior films, After Everything isn't adapted from a book by Anna Todd. Instead, Pod initially penned the After series on Wattpad as fan fiction inspired by Harry Styles and the band One Direction. In an interview, Langford stated she'd consider rejoining the series if the situation were right and significant. She feels that characters or actors should not outstay their welcome, as unnecessary character returns could potentially damage a franchise. In the movie After Everything, Josephine Langford's character Tessa appears only for approximately 15 minutes, making a brief appearance during the proposal scene. Although her role was not extensive, it serves as a reminder to viewers that Tessa remains a part of Hardin's life, albeit in a much smaller capacity than in Netrix and the books. The substantial absence of Tessa in the movie After Everything largely affected its response, especially among fans who were deeply invested in the series and concentrating on Hardin's individual troubles and misfortunes for most of the film instead of Tessa, as initially expected, was met with dissatisfaction by the audience. As a longtime devotee of this beloved film franchise, I found myself yearning for the poignant milestones that would have gracefully concluded the journey of Tessa and Hardin. However, the movie suddenly leaps ahead to a future where Tessa and Hardin are depicted with children, bypassing crucial life events like their marriage and the arrival of the offspring. And that's separated. In the film, Hardin's character lacked a contrasting view from Tessa, making it seem flat and less captivating. Moreover, the hasty conclusion and absence of satisfying resolution added to the criticism that the movie didn't meet expectations in terms of emotional depth and relationship complexities. Josephine Langford, an Australian actress born in 1997, found success relatively early in her career when she starred as Tess Young in the After franchise. Following her cameo in After Everything in 2023, she has only appeared in one other movie to date. And as a devoted movie enthusiast, ever since she charmed us as Tessa in the After series, Josephine Langford's next cinematic journey took her to the role of Zoe Miller in The Other Zoe. Released in 2023, critics generally praised it, giving it an impressive 86% tomato meter score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 78% thumbs up from viewers. Since the 2023 release of After Everything, no fresh After movie has appeared yet, despite the conclusion of Tessa and Hardin's Tale and After Everything. There are upcoming films planned for this series, with two now under development. The upcoming pair of After films are being led by a writer-director, Castile Landon, who has previously directed After We Fell, After Ever Happy, and both wrote and directed After Everything. This means that there will be a consistent creative thread as the After series progresses beyond, Anna Todd's original novels and into new original stories. In 2025, the upcoming film in the After series, titled Before, will serve as a prequel and delve into the character of a younger Hardin rather than Tessa. This installment is expected to primarily focus on Hardin's family background and past traumas, shifting away from the traditional romantic narrative. Beyond the 2025 prequel, another installment of After Everything is being developed as well. Unlike the previous stories featuring Tessa and Hardin, this new tale will center around their children, Emery and Auden Christfall. On a lighter note, it seems like the After franchise is taking a cue from the Fast and Furious series. They're not done yet, and they're going to keep going until they run out of gas. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.